Hey everyone, this is Andy Bishona and Andy Bishona Speaks, and for today, I'm covering a video game that's exclusive to the Japanese market. Yeah, I'm getting out of the medium for a bit and talk about Transformers on the Famicom. For those who don't know, the Famicom, aka the Family Computer, is the Japanese equivalent of the Nintendo Entertainment System, or the NES. It's radically different from the American counterpart, and while it did feature a top loader and a floppy disk add-on, the earlier models were hardwired and its cord length is left to be desired. So yeah, it was around 2004. I got a laptop for the first time so I can type my paper, watch a few documentaries, listen to some 80s one-hit wonders, and of course play some old video games. I usually play games that wasn't released in the States or were unreleased. That included Drax Night Out, Moon Crystal, Kokoron, and this one I'm talking about today, Transformers. I was browsing around for another game that wasn't released here, and there was Transformers, Convoy no Nazo, or roughly translated as The Mystery of Optimus Prime. While you can argue that some of the best games were never released here, there were countless others that deserved to be left behind, and one of them was Transformers. It was the worst weekend I have to deal with. For one thing, you're not playing Optimus Prime but Ultra Magnus. It's not a shooter but a platformer. And then there's this. Had you played the game, you know it's going to be flawed. One wrong move and you lose a life. Lose 3 times, the game is over. And that was the first stage. While you complain about video games getting too easy, we have to deal with this. And no, if the video game was buggy on day 1, you're not getting that patch on day 1. I spent an entire weekend to finish this game. It wasn't even worth completing because how tedious the game was. As for the ending, you haven't missed much. It's just a plain old text saying whatever about Transformers and roll out. So why was this game released? Believe it or not, it was supposed to explain what happened to Optimus Prime since Japan didn't see the movie until years later. I don't know who bought this game when it was first released, but it was more traumatizing than the movie itself. Do yourself a favor, skip the game, and watch the movie instead. This is Andy Bishona Speaks. And while you're at it, skip anything that has Shia LaBeouf in it too.